Alrighty. Setting everything up for stream. We're gonna try to draw the back side of this robot mech thing. That's kind of cool. It's got a lot of cool shapes. It's got like a kind of that muted, muddy, green, yellow color again. Okay. I think it should be okay. So it's like 11:20 right now. Got like 3 hours. Okay. I don't know if there's a lot of background noise or not. I think it's okay. My neighbor is doing renovations, and I think they're running a water blaster, so maybe it only comes through when I talk. Yeah, I think we're okay. So, how am I gonna approach this? Let's grab a black or like muted color. Muted gray. I kind of want to make the background slightly less white. So I could push the highlights more. And it doesn't hurt my eyes as much, so yeah. Cool. Yeah. Let's see. One of the most notable things about it is like kind of the circular shape on top. And it's got like tubes running out from the top there. try turning this on. It's got like a bunch of stuff happening on the inside. It's got like an arm hanging out on the side. Just this way. So I'm thinking like, I got like the, it's like metal guard bar thing. Kind of makes me think of like those race cars or these buggies or something. Which is kind of cool. Got like a pack coming out from the back there. Imagining like the footprint. And it's kind of like this. Flag. It's got like a panel over here. It's got like a pack right here. I've seen this on like Gundams or like the Zaku's. It's kind of like, I think this is on like there's like forklifts too. It's like a gas tank or something. Got the lid kind of shutting back like that. It kind of slides into this shape. This side. There's like another panel on the side of the leg there. I think I drew too small. I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna allow myself to draw like dark areas. Just to kind of experiment and see the pros and cons for that. I really want to stretch this down more. Everything is pretty rough, so I could probably just erase it. This line's way too thick, so it's kind of not helping me. More responsive on the flat side. The other one has like a weird, like, I'll draw it and then it doesn't really happen after like a second or like half a second. So it feels much more. Oh, yeah, it feels more what's it called, responsive on this side. It's also brighter. Oh, it's because, yeah, I have the background gray. Flip this. And I'm also going to flip the image. Flip the image. Go in with like a finer brush and also zoom closer here. Wait, what? What's happening? Why isn't it letting me erase this? I don't know what's happening. Okay. So there's kind of like this shape happening. It's got a bunch of little pieces on it. Right here, right here, right here. It's got like a little sign on there. So I'm gonna use this kind of circular egg-shaped thing as like a, what should I call this? Like a, I want to think of like the word that rock climbers use, where it's like your pillar. It's like a reference point. So this will kind of dictate the size of other things around it and position, angle, size. And then below it, it's pretty dark in there. This side. What should I do here? I'm gonna erase this area. I'm gonna erase this. So there's something that happens here. And then a panel happens. And then arm stuff. Tube stuff. This is the panel here.
Always first at the finish line. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
This comes slower. Let's erase this away for now. So I want to draw a perspective line.
First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
Goes not too far, I think. So if I imagine like perspective lines, I would imagine they're doing this. Where like my height, like me standing, my eye line is like right here. so things above this kind of start tilting back. Probably like tilted at this angle. Down here. Probably at that same angle. And then even more down there. That, so this is my horizon line. So this line isn't so flat. And I only need this really because this is symmetrical, so it needs to be the same on both sides. So I just need I need it for this piece in particular, and the feet. So like that. This one kind of is correct, sort of. This line, it's already doing it, because this line and this line are going the same direction. They're following the same perspective distortion there. This one as well. This one as well. And then up here we start to kind of go this way. And actually this one's more, like it kind of doesn't go settle so fast. I feel like this front piece comes lower, faster. That. This panel comes in more, so imagine it's more like here. And then I might have made these lines too distorted. I could probably make this a little less extreme. This. So they're like less distortion. So it's like not as extreme warping. I kind of ignored the legs up to this point. Then there's a panel here, kind of covers part of this here. This. And then there's another panel here. Going this way. Let's see what's happening here. There's a tube that comes out this way. This connects up here. See if I can help this panel more. Maybe this is flatter. I think this comes up higher. This stuff in here. It comes up here, I think. I think this is bigger. I think it goes back this way. I think it's like up here.
شهادين شيلي ومال زرنا النوديل وبأرضي ما فيش حاجة وخليني داير ورا ذيلي وين في عظمي باجي مع بسمي بعويش وطني ولا اللاجئ شو الفارق يا ويلي هاتلي شقفة 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 بعويش وطني ولا اللاجئ شو الفارق يا ويلي
Shadow here, that's kind of cool. This. This comes out this way. I like that. It's like a nub. What's this? I think the angle's wrong a little bit. It's supposed to be more like this, I think. If this bottom piece doesn't connect correctly, I think. This angle's has to be more. Has to be more like this, I think. Okay. Let's try to fix the leg here. So what's happening here? This panel's going this way.
كلمة تحكي شو المعنى شو فيها إذا صوتك أعلى سماعة وتسكت العالم أصبع على فمك كلمة تحكي شو المعنى شو فيها إذا صوتك أعلى سماعة وتسكت العالم أصبع على فمك أصبع على فمك ما في ثقل لنا شركة مقطعة ما في سلسلة متابع ولا حد ما في عظمة ما في مطعم مرقة سلطة لحمة
I think I should do something where I make sure to have like a point B. So point A would be the top and then point B. Because otherwise I'll draw down the joints and it might not align correctly. So let's try something. So I'm going to erase away this leg because it's not working. This leg too. So based on what we have, so I'm gonna draw this like a line down this way. So let's say we're happy with the foot here. So this thing's kicking back like that. Kind of like this. And this one is kind of doing forward, back. And then it has like this angle. And it kind of supports this line here. Going this way. And this foot's kind of doing this. Maybe make it more extreme. And then just looking at this line. Maybe say this is the front of the foot. It kind of lines up over here. I think it's the same song, so I'm gonna change it. Why are there so many same songs? Oh, it's because there's instrumental and then non-instrumental version. Or this one. It'd be cool if Artlist had like kind of a radio station, or you just let it pick for you. Just like mix it up for you. Try this one. And I flip the picture again. Make it like a, so we can have the and kind of follow that same curve. Killing these songs. It's already 12. This one's kind of cool. Okay. I feel like this box shape is too small. Maybe it's not. I don't know. And this is so... This actually doesn't line up like that, so I'm gonna take this back. So much more measurements involved, like mechanical parts. Oh, neck. It's interesting to see how they handled the toes on this. It's kind of underwhelming. I think this leg comes down further in the reference, so this line's not as extreme maybe. Let me straighten this one out more. I'll let these come down further. So tomorrow's my Saturday, so I got my weekends coming up, which is cool. But I think I got like a bunch of chores to do, so. But still good. So just work today and then off tomorrow. I'm gonna try something. Let's try drawing this line. It's like this shape here. And then I know this is too thick. So let's say, what if I go back over it? I purposely thin it out in certain ways. Like I round off this corner, but I keep this one hard. Like that, and I just thin it out. So this is soft, and then this is hard. Okay. Looking at the position of things. This hand's over here. It's all dark there. I made like a triangle. This angle's lower. Looks like a circle. There's like a tube that happens here. I might move this more out here. I'm gonna make this come out more like this. It's really messy in there. think this becomes the iron. Hmm. Okay. It should come up higher. Like up here. That. Okay. Then seems pretty high up here. That. I'm gonna try something where this top line is really thin and then the bottom is really thick, so it kind of has like this cast shadow almost. Looking at the silhouette of the inside of the leg there. This goes here. It's dark in there, and then this side. It's actually really dark, but I'll just leave it blank for now. And this angle. I'll draw the stick and I'll erase it back. Under and then this ball on the foot. This connects almost like a piece. This comes up really high, like up here. This piece has like a thinner top. I think it has like an angle like that. I haven't been paying attention to the perspective lines. Let's see. This feels okay. Looking at the panels. This one shouldn't be so high. See if we can kind of match it better. Make it lower. And round it out a little more. Let's look at the bottom. These don't have to be perfect because the feet might be tilted differently. But I kind of want to see where they line up right now. I think this goes in further. Right here. that. So it has this like this round shape that sockets in there. A circle divot on this side, and a tube. My thing runs really far apart. Like this space here is really far.
They say sugar is naughty, and I'm super sweet,
This thing's too small.
super sweet. I'll take you to the party, yeah.
Might do liquefy because it's just too big of a change.
Come follow me. I glow like a halo. You think I'm an angel? One touch and
Yeah.
it's fatal. Never going back, baby, nah, 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 nah. There's nothing you can't do to fight.
This whole area needs to come up or something. This area doesn't make sense. Like maybe it starts right here.
Trouble never been so fine. Ew, ew. A bad girl by design. Ew, ew. I know I'm one of a kind. Let's go, let's go. And I'm gonna blow your mind. I glow like a halo. You think I'm an angel? One touch and it's fatal. Never going back, baby, nah, 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 nah.
We'll chop off like up to here. I like what I drew, but sadly, it's not in the right spot, so. So we just shorten this leg.
They say sugar is naughty,
Change the song.
and I'm super sweet. I'm super sweet.
I think it's only been like 2-3 days and I'm already over like a lot of these songs. I'm gonna probably do something different next time. all that new music. Oh, it's like Jingle Bells. This is okay. Yeah. We could liquefy it before we do the color layer. What worked and what didn't work. Looks like we're not really changing much of the color line. In terms of liquefy. Let's repeat it again. Okay, so I'm gonna start pushing and pulling the scopes. Subtle adjustments. We retreat the foot like twice. I wish I got like, I wish it was really good that I didn't have to do this liquefy. It's like such a crunch. I've never connected this. Make this bigger. See how far we can get away with like pulling it down here. That feels better to me. Make this more curved. I want to make this even bigger. Something like that. Some of the inner lines are getting destroyed, but it's okay. This front part is kind of messy and unreadable. And I compare before and after. Yeah, that feels better to me. So let's see what's. Is this making the color? We're okay. I'm gonna switch the material on this one. Oh, I got rid of it. Well, it's easy to fix though, so it's like whatever. Rename this one. Could do the same thing with the other one. Do I need this? So. This one too. We're good. Save everything. This again. Nice. I'm gonna compare baked image. So it's baking out the color. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Gonna save as layer 3. Replace this one as well. All right. Hide that. Delete this. Replace this. Save it. Cool. Should I jump the color? I'm kind of bored of this piece, so I'm gonna jump the color. Take that a little ways and probably move on from this one. Let's do something a little. No. Let's just paint the main color. I'm not gonna get too crazy with this one. And we'll probably jump in and do some of the details like the railings on the top there. Oh, the song's so boring. So that's interesting, those little artifacts seem to go away when I zoom in and paint. Oh, this face over here got destroyed. It's like detail over there that kind of lost. If I'm working on something like this and I feel bored, does that mean this was a good decision? Like, I guess as long as I feel like I've learned something, then it's kind of worth it. I feel like there was something that was extracted from the whole experience. But it's weird that, like, I looked at this piece and I got excited because I like the design of it, but then there's like this some part where between the part where like I start working on it, I try to replicate it, and then maybe so I think what we mentioned earlier, the part where it's like extremely tedious trying to get the measurements correctly, like, oh, okay, so this piece is roughly the size of 2 legs, and then this would be the size of like 1 egg body. This is about half the size of the egg body, and it's like tedious back and forth measuring. I don't know. There's something about it's not true. Like it has like limited juice in me, where I could do it for a bit, but then it's like, oh, this is kind of getting boring. I don't know. Part's kind of tedious as well, where it's just like filling in it's color by numbers a little bit. Mainly we're just defining the silhouette of the shape here. What's interesting is a lot of these, I think these are resin painted models. They have this kind of rough, grungy finish, which is kind of interesting. Like this kind of noisy, rough finish. And I guess it's to kind of simulate wear and tear, like thick paint on a submarine or something, and it's just like even that's being worn down. Just always being weathered. I'm gonna complete this one in the paint layer. So, oh, we made the connection in paint layer. Kind of makes a more interesting silhouette there. And there's some stuff happening here, like this thing over here. Makes the silhouette more interesting. Back here, it's happening. Anywhere else? There's like a thing here. This one kind of breaks the silhouette a little bit. Here breaks the silhouette. This goes in more, I think. I'm getting like sleepy. I think we stayed up really late last night too, so we're kind of out of it, and we didn't sleep very much. This foot doesn't seem to do that, so let's try to fix that a little. Like that. And the back foot kind of flatter. Did you forget to do anything else? I feel like I forgot to do something. It's like jazz or something. Alright, so let's say we're happy with this fill. I guess part of this, it's kind of like an overarching skill, or what do you call it? What would you call that? Like an overarching ability for tolerance, for like being bored of something and like seeing it through. What would that be called? So we're experiencing that. What's that called? Delayed gratification? Kinda, I guess it's in that realm. So kind of like this is boring, tedious, etc. And then you pull through, and then you reap the rewards after. Is this more? Okay. Falling asleep. This is so boring. Why is it so boring? I don't understand why I'm so bored. Let's paint this dark color in there, the shadow. And that should help pop the silhouette. What if I listen to like meditation music? I feel like I'd fall asleep. This is going to help us define the top of the cylinder there. And then this area gets a little lighter, but yeah, I'm just going to let that not go over there. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Is there a fast way to refresh this? Let's see. Nope. Let's see. If I click off. Nope. If I go rendered, Nope. Let me think. What else? How else could we refresh this without switching layers? Because I know that works. But I don't want to do that. Oh, so it's picking from the solid mode. Interesting. What if we click another object? I'm just curious to see if there's any possible way we can make this better. Okay, it just disappears. Let's just switch to main image here. Is that worse or better? It's in this case worse. Okay, it finally did it, so that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's another way, technically it worked, but I think it's more steps. I'll mess with it again if it happens. Oh, it broke it again. Yeah, broke it again. Okay, I'll just do this. Yeah, oh, that's weird. Okay. Save. See, I'm gonna switch the songs. This is boring me. I'm getting so sleepy. What else is there? What about this? Kind of cinematic. Sounds like an advertisement.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Drip way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me none.
Savage little baby and Fenty. Baddest little baby of the century. Internet, blow up. Superstar, I don't touch. Showing off close in a frenzy. She leaving in print.
The patient I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me. Now I got them like, wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I don't have a limit.
Okay, let's try SoundCloud, see what happens. Royalty-free SoundCloud music. Oh, I know they're gonna blast their songs. How do you learn this? Okay. Oh, there you go. So I could lower it this way. Super generic. Oh, they made it really easy to like skim through songs. A lot of these songs are kind of boring. It's kind of cool. Yeah, let's try this one. A little different. Just try to define some shapes here. I think it's a little too dark in there, but it's okay. Okay. Let's go half strength here. I'm just gonna focus this area. Grab this color. I think it's not dark enough. It sounds so like PG. I'm gonna try to paint all the areas that are shadows. Whoa, look at that. Where's red coming from? What the? What? This area is pretty dark. Let's go darker. Yeah. A lot of stuff's happening in the front there, but this shape comes lower. I think, let's see. We'll push this area back actually. I'm gonna make it like shorter. Is that, I mean, that doesn't make sense. hard to pull everything else forward. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try pulling everything forward. Luckily, we had enough undos. See if I can fix this. This part comes down more like more separation there. This comes out more like that. So we're going to do a two-part bake where I have to load this in here, so I'll go bake. Replace it with the line art. Probably should have loaded this in first before modifying it. I could redo it real quick. It's not a big deal. There you go. That was basically all I needed to do. And then I'm just gonna bake this over.
Sometimes you gotta let him go. Oh, I know it's hard, but you're better on your own. Oh, I know the scars got
I'm gonna reload this one.
I know it's hard, but you gotta let him go. Oh, say it with me, everything is okay. Yeah, hey,
Bake the color over.
but you gotta let him go. Oh, I know it's hard, but you're better on your own. Yeah, on your own. Yeah, all these feelings kept, I wanna be over it, but something deep inside makes me feel alone again.
Like the whole bake. And then in here, I'm just gonna replace my files. Cool. A little bit of work, but it's formed. Okay. Let's try adding another valley shift here. Oh, you know what? We could do boom, up arrow. Never mind. I thought it'd be faster. Sorry, it gets kind of pushed back more.
Sometimes you gotta
It's just helping us define the shape here. Uh, I might go darker in there. This area is darker. It's like a shape in a shape. I can also consider working from things further back and then working forward, maybe. There's some sort of like process. Let's see. Let's go, let's get like a gray tone over here. Most of this stuff over here is just like in shadow as well. I'll probably flip the canvas pretty soon too. There's areas that like have lighter shapes in there. What if I start to define like how this turns? So this bottom part's darker. One problem is if I choose a lighter color, then that kind of like limits me, because then maybe I didn't push it far enough, and then I'd have to like, if I just do this again, I have to like work in that range, and it's like too low of a range. I don't know. What if I add like highlights? Maybe not yet. Side's darker. Go darker. If I had clipping on, then I could just paint with the silhouette and save time and effort, but that's not a thing. Is it? Oh, actually, maybe I could do it, but it's a lot of work to set up. This line actually comes for like straight down, I think. I don't think I should add that detail yet though. It's gonna get washed away. It's like darker. Center part's darker. Some shadow here. Let's push some of the highlights here. Actually, before we do that, let's mix some of the colors as well. So I feel like there's more yellow. This plane change is too sharp, so it makes it look weird. Here. Oh, I gotta go AFK.
There's things I can't seem to let go, and I feel like I'm all on my own. And some days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move past I'm looking for a bright side in my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I could get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. We don't run, no, we stand together and hold on through the angry weather. We all want to make something better, I know. And my trust has been torn and shredded, it's been rough, but I try to forget it and move on to a place where I can grow. It's time, not holding back, I'm coming and coming fast. I know what I wanna have, the dream is to detach from all that is bad, the things holding me back, the people that didn't last, the evil that kept me mad. This is my life, it's my time to do things just how I like. My runway for the lights, I'ma take flight, and my God is my purpose and my fight. If you feel the same, let me hear you say. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. Watch out for her dark side, yeah, she got some sharp eyes. See her for the first time, never let her out my sight. I just wanna stay up, look at you all made up. Dirty thoughts are seep into my mind, I can't wait up. Ooh, she looks so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and shaking, it's making them crazy, she know how to move. She said she's ready to party, let's get it started. Tequila straight out the bottle. She looks so good when she's sipping her model. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush, and everything that we taste feels like a drug. Da 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 da. Fun, 4 shots and we turning up, dancing cause the night is young, too much fun, feel alive, in the night, she look good, she look right, we could live, we could die, here she come, channeling my Casanova, she got a body persona, she got a bite like a cobra, I'll take the venom, it's worth it to know ya, she pulling up with that body, I wanna make her a hobby, she got a face little naughty, I wanna chase it till I got her on me, I can't get enough, I need you, I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush, and everything that we taste feels like a drug. Da 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 I'm addicted to the way you make that move. I feel about to take it over. As we get closer, the night will never stop if we don't let it up. So take another on your tongue and dance the weekend. Da 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 da. Watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid it off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, watch out, I'm coming, yeah. I know, I'm a hustler, I go. Got me running, got me gunning for thrones. I won't go back, no pass, blow past so fast. I'm gone, grow fast, big splash, all cash, like watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California.
Oh, whoops. I had my mic muted this whole time. On average, we are experiencing like slip-ups, I guess, in brain functionality, where just not sleeping. I haven't didn't sleep as much, and just being tired, I guess, making like weird mistakes. What's up, this yellow paint? I want to try adding things quickly instead of like constantly putting them off. So it has like this Roman too. And what's kind of cool about it is you can see the arcing of the plate in that. And it's got like white stuff up there. And up here it has like another logo. It's like a hexagon sticker. That. Let me try darkening this color. That was it. Oh, it's almost 2. So again, we essentially spend our whole free time doing like color studies. Which might be a good idea, might not be a good idea, I don't know. I guess as long as I feel like I'm learning something from it, then that's the main thing. And there's like a bunch of subtle things like pen control, shape language, kind of mental understanding of like the proportions of things, and like feeding that like intuition where it's like, this is too big, this is too small, this should be higher, this should be lower, the angle is wrong. So I mean, generally speaking, that's kind of our goal, to build that built-in intuition of what just looks cool. So we just add that like text. Important text right there. And then this is actually a guy riding a horse, like a knight galloping on a horse, which is kind of cool. It's kind of symbolic. And it's stylized like a logo almost. It's got like a really strong silhouette. In my drawing, it looks like a witch riding a broom, but it's okay. Let's see if we could define this pipe better. Make it darker. So it's kind of questionable to say like how important is it for me to get this close in and define this wire. And also, the more we devote to this wire, essentially we can't work around it, because if you wanted to do like a gradient shift change of color or something, then it might get in the way. Let's see, what would sell the idea that this is a wire? Got a shadow. Let's try drawing like a tone that's slightly darker than the body. So this is the color of the body of the wire. And then it has the shadow still there. Kind of like that. So that already feels more wire-like. I could add a highlight running across the, not the top, but the slightly center middle. Like this. And it's not everywhere. It's like in these select areas. We could draw thicker shadows here. Thicker shadow here. Kind of looks like an egg with the yellow on there. Let's clean up this shape here. So I'm thinking gray, lighter gray. This. And it's got some shape like that. And then I'm going to define darker inside. Why is this so light? And then I'm going to where's my thing getting stuck? Man, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Maybe I should pass out. This front top piece has like a lighter area. Now, why is this so much weak? Why is this so much stronger the second time? Oh, it probably lost brush sensitivity for a little bit. And then what's interesting is there is kind of like a shadow underneath it like this. I'm going to do my best not to lift the brush as I do this. Maybe I should check to see what's happening. Why is it disconnecting so much? This never happened before. It's constant disconnecting. I think I'm gonna call it for today. And yeah, maybe I think do I want to shelf this one? I think I'm gonna shelf it. It was interesting, but probably do something else tomorrow. Something different again. So it'll be fun. Probably won't listen to music tomorrow, but I'll see. I'll experiment. Is it like that? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so take care.